And you'll probably see that here. You're looking into, that's the corner of Perez Aughtry. Taking some deep breaths. Let's see if he takes one more shot. And into the bucket, not on the mat.
Not on the mat.
You notice him looking across the ring, trying to look over his corner man's shoulder just to see how Maietta is, because he knows that he had him hurt. And I thought that was a round that Aughtry won.
I agree.
Randy G, the commish, along with Ms. Thomas. What is?
I don't know if it's something medically related. Neutral corner. He's hurt. The doctor's checking him, I think, because of that big blow.
I didn't see any
Maybe it's the
cut.
eye? I don't know. He got hit hard. They're letting him go. Okay.
Doctor says fine. Tells off the mechanic, ring that bell.
Not really
Let's
sure
start
what
that clock
was.
going.
I think, you know, after some of the tragedies we've had in boxing, they're trying to be more cautious with letting fights go on.
Maietta is trying to make a brawl out of this. And before we go any further, as they're brawling, I'm going to have you do the rules of New York State Athletic Commission for the first time.
All right, guys.
Try this
so,
one.
scoring is done on a 10-point must system. There are no standing 8 counts. There's a 3 knockdown rule in effect. And in case of an accidental foul and the fight cannot continue, half the scheduled rounds must be completed to go to the scorecards. Otherwise, it ends up being a no contest. The ref and the doctor can stop the fight, and there is absolutely no saving by the bell in any round, including the final round.
Beautiful. And for the first time, Sarah Thomas gives us the rules of the New York State Athletic Commission.
Yes.
As she's making her announcing debut tonight, and probably in a few more months after her eye heals up, she's going to be making her boxing debut.
Yes, at least I had some debuts tonight. I'm wondering if these guys are tired.
Maietta is getting nailed as he walks in.
I agree. But he keeps coming.
And Sarah, look, he's got his hands down by his side when he walks in.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
You know, in his corner is the former 154-pound champion, Aaron Superman Davis, along with Superman's father.
I wonder what they were saying to him. So what do you think Maietta has to do to win this fight?
Learn to box a little bit better. I mean, he is diving in, and I think he's falling. I really think he's falling behind. Look, he gets hit with lead right hands. And Aughtry knows that. He's just looking, picking his shots like that. Left, right, left, right.
It's making it pretty difficult for Aughtry, too. I think he's probably frustrated. I know I would be.
Aughtry trying to give himself some room to fight.
Exactly. Can't get that room he needs. They're fighting in a phone booth.
Aughtry getting a little frustrated. You see him step back and shake his head because every time he steps back, Maietta comes diving in at him.
Yeah, and when he gets grabbed, he puts his hands up to show the ref, like, look, he's holding.
Few seconds remaining.
And
whoops.
here we go.
The referee gets hugged.
But he got a hug.
By Perez
And he's
Aughtry.
wiping the sweat off.
Wow, we have a moment here as we go to the 4th and final round. I want to send a big shout out to my mother-in-law. This lady is the most amazing lady I know. She is pushing 98 years young, still drives a car, runs around with her girlfriends like she's 50 years younger. She got stung by a bee today, and she is in such pain.
Oh.
She had to go to urgent
our
care
official
because
sponsors.
when you get stung by a bee, you can't have an allergic reaction. She's fine. She's watching at home with Queen Ronnie right now on Fight.tv. And Mama Kay is doing well. She's in a little bit of pain, that B really nailed that finger.
Yeah,
But
B
other than
stings
that,
hurt.
other than that, Mama K is fine, and we send a big shout out, big Star Boxing shout out to Mama K watching with Queen Ronnie as we start the fourth and final
Shout
round.
out Mama K.
So if the judges should be looking at this 2-1 either way, this is a big round for either guy.
Yeah, I almost thought they were going to fall out of the ring there for a second. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on here.
This truly, I think, is a tough one to score.
Oh my gosh. I almost feel like some of those are almost behind the head.
The judges here are John Basili, Robert Perez, and maybe the best judge in all of boxing, Steve Weisfeld.
Nice. Okay, so we know that this is going to be a fair decision.
New York has a lot of the top judges. John McKay is one of them. Steve Weisfeld, another.
Yeah, I noticed that. A lot of the decisions in New York tend to be fair.
You know, I think a lot of this sloppiness has to do with the fact that, yes, these guys have been off for a long time, doing what training they could.
Yeah, and did you say that Perez took this on a short notice and cut 30 pounds? It's got to be taking a toll.
Cut a lot of weight. He cut a lot of weight. He said something like 30 pounds.
I'm afraid these guys are falling out.
last 3 weeks, actually.
Yeah, that's so much weight.
Notice what the man in blue, Perez Aughtry, is doing. He's just laying his left hand out there. He's kind of lays it out there.
Yeah, if you put a little more pop to that, maybe he could stop Louis from coming in.
This one is as sloppy as a Golden Gloves novice fight. I don't remember the last time I saw a professional fight with guys this sloppy.
You just got a back of the head punch.
Right. Called a rabbit punch. I'm so against them. But these guys are just so green that they need work. And again, I think this is because, a lot of it because of the pandemic, they haven't been getting the sparring that they need.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious, like, who do they spar, you know? Like, what does that look like when they spar people, you know, at a higher level? Can they still get away with the brawling?
And now, as a person who's going to be in that ring fighting, a few seconds to go here in the final round, and I'll get back to my question for you in a moment. There we go. Let's see. They're going to fall in a clinch again. Let's see if they do fall in a hug clinch. Nah,
they had enough of that.
Oh,
there's respect. There's respect.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that. We love that.
Absolutely. No question about it. Okay. My question to you is you're going to be fighting soon. You're coming off the eye injury. Which eye?
This one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it a cornea injury?
No, it's retina.
Retina.
Yeah.
Okay. And they did laser surgery
Yeah,
on
they
it?
lasered it, so it was a torn retina. But obviously, if you don't fix it, it can become a detached retina.
Okay.
And that's a huge problem. You've seen that happen in boxing. You've seen boxers lose their career because of eye injuries. So.
Okay. The eye's going to heal. I know so many fighters who have gone. Sugar Ray Leonard underwent retinal surgery, and I can go on and on and on. But just watching these fighters here, when you get the green light to get back in the ring, to train, to spar, did you learn anything from watching these two sloppy light heavyweights?
I learned to keep my hands up because I feel like, you know, Lou got out lucky. Like if there was a little more power in some of those shots, I mean, some of them did hurt him. I don't know. I have difficulty with people who brawl. It almost reminded me of more of like MMA, like maybe a takedown was coming.
Now you also do MMA and you do kickboxing.
Yeah, I've done both. I haven't competed in either in a while because I decided to focus on boxing. It's my favorite out of all of them, but I guess I am a true martial artist because I've competed in all the martial arts.
Do you have a favorite?
Boxing. Definitely boxing.
There we go.
I like boxing because I found that the competition was actually the highest in boxing.
Except for this fight. The one we just saw.
Yeah, so like kickboxing, the level of competition wasn't as good unless you go to Europe. And then female boxers in New York, there was a lot of good boxers for me to compete against, so
Right.
I liked that.
And I'll be throwing some names at you as we're going on here tonight. Ask me who won this fight. Go ahead.
Who won this fight?
I have no idea. This was one sloppy fight that I am so glad that I wasn't judging. If I got to make a call here, I really think that Perez.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Aughtry
let's
may
hear
have
for
won it. Let's
both
find
of
out.
these warriors.
Matt Compitello. He's the only one who knows right now. And he's going to let you know as well. Arthur
Ladies and gentlemen,
between them,
for this bout, we go to our judges at ringside. Judge Anthony Polillo scores this bout 37-39. Judge Jean Bazile scores this bout 38-38. And Judge Robert Perez scores it 38-38 for a majority draw.
no surprise there. Okay,
I agree.
it was an ugly draw.
It's a draw. It's a draw. It is what it is. I agree. I don't know why I didn't say draw.
You know, I believe he said one of the first score might have been 37-39. It should have been the other way, 39-37, the bigger number first. But then he said 38-38 and 38-38, a majority draw between Perez Aughtry and Luis Maietta in, this is going to get one of my year-end awards, sloppiest fight of the year award. Not fight of the year,